you so much for taking time out of your busy Sunday schedule to be with us today. We are so excited that you're here, and we are so geeked out about this app. Tegan and I are. We're a little obsessed. So we hope that all of you get slightly obsessed over it as well after tonight. I think so many of you are going to find some ahas and some, oh, I didn't know that existed. Oh, I didn't know I could do that kind of moments, and that's what we're really hoping for. We do want to make sure we move along. We don't want to waste your time here tonight. So when we get to certain parts, when it comes to uploading things into your app or putting your bags together, we'll try and keep things moving along quickly, but still give you time and flexibility to make it all work for you. So do you want to do some quick introductions, Tegan? Do you think we have time for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Maria, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am a Wildtree director, and I've been with the company for 6 years. So just share who you are and maybe who your Wildtree rep is, or upline if you are a Wildtree rep, because we have reps here and customers. And
Yep.
I'll start. Sorry, I'm Amy Bensman. I'm a Wildtree team leader here in Mason, Ohio, and I've been with Wildtree for 4 years.
Yay.
Hi, I'm Shannon Yoshioka. I'm a Wildtree rep in Castle Rock, Colorado, and I am Tegan is my upline.
Hi, I'm Lorene Wiltshire out in Lincoln, California. I'm a rep for a couple years, and Jacqueline Kennedy is my upline.
Yay. Yay.
Jacqueline's mom.
Well, I didn't want to say.
And I'm Tim Wiltshire. I'm a rep in Reno, Nevada, and I am Jacqueline's dad, and she is my upline.
Yay! The whole fam. Susan, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I'm Susan Rosen. Maria is my rep. I don't sell Wildtree. I'm just a customer, but I've been using it for probably maybe 3 years now, I think. So I'm just here to learn more about this app so I can be more efficient.
Good.
Awesome. Anyone else?
There's a lot.
Deb Tyson. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Deb Tyson. I'm a rep in Buffalo, New York, and I've been with Wildtree for 1 year, and Abby Leffert is my upline.
Awesome. And I see Abby on also. So fun. And Jenny's on. I see Pam.
I'm Jennifer Muldoon. I'm a Wildtree team leader in Spokane, Washington. I've been with Wildtree for about 1.5 years, and Yota Staffaker is my upline.
Awesome. Hey, welcome. So fun to put faces with names. Awesome. Okay. Well, I am Tegan Braun. I am a director with Wildtree based out of Castle Rock, Colorado. And I have been with Wildtree for 4 years. And we have 4 small kiddos and some dietary restrictions and food allergies in our home. And so Wildtree is just the perfect match for us. All right, so we will go ahead and get started. At any time, if you guys have questions, let us know. If you guys have noticed, it's kind of a cool Zoom feature that when the person is talking, it highlights their square, so we can kind of track and see who is asking questions, which is nice. So basically, the whole point, like Maria had said, that you guys are here is that you have taken the time to make meals and spend money on all your Wildtree products, and using this app is just going to make it so much easier and time efficient and effective, and we're just really thrilled to kind of sink our teeth in and get these first few steps knocked out, so then you guys can execute the same steps at home, and we'll just kind of build and grow as we use the app together. Sound good? We can like bump in music or something.
We do. We do.
Awesome.
Good music. Let's remember that for next time.
Yeah, exactly. Start off with a little dance party. Okay, so do you guys all, just by a show of hands, you guys all have the app on your phone ready to go, right? Okay, awesome. So some of the benefits of the app, which we wanted to just put a big, huge exclamation point on real quick, is that when you first download the app and you spend $50, you will receive a $5 referral credit on your app. And so will the person who either downloads your referral code or who you downloaded from. So on your app, we just want to point this out real quick so you know where to access this. On your app, you will see can you guys see that okay? I might screen share. Is that be better?
Yeah, screen share.
Okay,
let's
perfect.
do, your account.
Okay. I'm going to screen share my app. Let's just, here we go. Okay, can you guys see my app? Okay, so on your dashboard, you will see your referral code. So that is the same thing on your app as it is on the screen on your computer. So when you click on the hamburger button, which is the 3 lines in the top left corner of your app, you'll see your toolbar pop up. If you click on dashboard, you will see your referral code right there, as well as your points accumulate, you'll be able to see your dollars accumulate as well. So super fantastic. So again, the ways that you earn the app rewards are 2 different ways, one of which is the referral bonus. So anytime you share your app, which is literally as simple as screenshotting on your phone and sending it to a friend, or you can text a friend your number. You even have this option right here to share via social media. So you can share via Facebook, Twitter. You can copy the link, which is what the arrow means. And anytime anyone downloads the app using your referral code, you don't have to be a rep for this to happen. You can be a customer, hostess. You will receive $5 in referral bucks, and they will receive $5 in referral bucks every time that they download and spend $50 for the first time. So it's unlimited. So if you have 10 people do that, you're looking at $50 in referral bucks in your app right here in your rewards accumulation. So how cool is that, right? It's the gift that keeps on giving. So again, anytime you refer someone and they spend their first $50, both of you get the $5 in referral bucks. Pretty cool, right? I'm sharing. So the second way is through our percentage back. So every time you make a purchase on your app, you receive 10% back in app cash. So you'll see that accumulate again on your dashboard, really easy to track and see just on your own personal purchases, your app rewards accumulate. So those don't expire. They sit there. You can wait for months until they accumulate to a really pretty number and then use them all at once, or you can use them as you go. So a really great way to have some immediate rewards and incentive using your app.
Everybody likes a discount, so the app is the way to go.
It's basically like getting free shipping on your app, essentially, on your purchases. So those are the benefits of the app. Maria, you want to take the next part?
Yep. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and go through, I think, let me look at my notes. Yep. Are we going to go through the app now?
Yeah, we were going to touch base on the use, the share, and the build.
Oh, sorry. That's what I thought. Okay. So use, share, grow. So we really want you to embrace using the app on a regular basis. So I recommend figuring out what your meal game plan is for the week. Typically people meal plan on Sundays, but you don't have to meal plan on Sundays. Pick the day of the week that works for you, or days of the week. In our family, we meal plan twice a week, not just once a week, and that works really well for us. So pick those days and use your app to do your meal planning. Like Tegan mentioned earlier, you all spent a lot of money, not a lot, but you spent money to purchase your Wildtree products, and it does no good sitting in your pantry collecting dust. It's a waste, and you're still not solving the what's for dinner problem. So the whole point, the whole reason why Wildtree built the app was to take that out of your hands and literally put it right on your phone. So that whole question of, oh, I don't know what we're going to eat, or I just don't know what to make, or I'm just so bored, I don't know what to do, or I brought home all this Wildtree product from my party, now what? That's all going to be solved with the app. So we want you to use it. So the best way to use it is to understand how to use it, and that's what we're going to help you walk through tonight. You can use it to meal plan on a weekly basis all the way up to a 4-week basis. So not very many people love to meal plan 4 weeks in advance, but it does give you the option to do that. Yep. Typically, we meal plan 1 to 2 weeks out as far as the app goes, and putting meals in there that look good or interesting to us. And the nice thing is it builds collections, and it does a weekly menu planner so that when you come across recipes you do like, you don't forget about them, and you won't go, oh shoot, where is that? Where did I put that? I remember when I was recipe planning and menu planning years ago before Wildtree, I had my notes and magazine files kind of just like all over the place. This keeps it so streamlined and organized. So that's the use part of the app. And then we really want you to embrace sharing the app. Anytime you're with your girlfriends or with a group of people, you're out, I think the subject of food comes up a lot. And that's a perfect opportunity to say, hey guys, I've been menu planning using this app. Go ahead and share it. Use that referral code. Your friends are going to be super excited and stoked about this meal planning app. They don't have to have any Wildtree in their pantry to use the app and get curious and find recipes and learn about Wildtree. It just benefits you because when they do make a purchase, you will get the $5 referral bonus when they shop the app. So it's really fun. If you have any background noise, you can always mute yourself. There's some people with some background noise and some kids maybe in the background. You can mute yourself. We could mute you too, but I don't know who you are that has background noise. So if you have any kids right now in your kitchen or in your office, you might just want to mute yourself. But then the other thing we wanted to make sure we highlight is building. Take advantage of your meals and your referring bonus. If you are a rep here or want to become a rep here and build a business through the app, that's super doable. You can generate a lot of residual income using the app by sharing the app and becoming a product of the product. So this is a really great way to not only build your collection of recipes, but it could be a great tool for building your business. And if you are curious about what we do here and building a business with us, it's a great tool for building your business as well. It's definitely generating a lot of buzz, and it's definitely a helpful tool for people that eat across the country. So do you have anything to add to that, Tegan?
I was just going to say, we have some really exciting things coming down the pipes that we can't speak about. So just one of the things too is just getting everyone really familiar with and set up with this app for things that could potentially be coming out that are really beneficial on all the whole spectrum, as a customer, as a hostess, as a rep, as anyone who embraces this app. So really exciting stuff coming. So stay tuned.
And we can't say more.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? Got those apps in hand?
Yes.
You want to do step 1, Tegan?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so with step 1, it's basically download the app, right? So we're gonna just move on to step 2. So on your app, the upper left corner is the hamburger button, like I mentioned earlier. So go ahead and go to that and then select My Pantry. It's gonna be your first step. Once you have the My Pantry selected,
share your screen for that, Tegan, for these steps. Do you want to have your screen up so that as we go through the steps, they kind of see how we're working down?
Yep. Okay, good?
Yeah.
You guys see that okay? Okay. So we're going to go to, hold on, I have to reverse it then. It's a little bit different on the website than it is on the app. Okay. So you're going to click, if you are on your app, you're just going to click on the hamburger button in My Pantry. On a computer, you would select Menu Builder and then My Pantry. Okay. So then you're going to select product from the drop down And anything that you have Wildtree product-wise that's next to you, go ahead and either select it from the drop-down, or on your app, you're going to be able to scan it right to your pantry. Do you guys see that scan product option right there on your screen? On every single product, there is a barcode on the side, and you can just literally hold up your phone and scan your product right to your pantry. Really exciting. The one thing I do want to tell you is if your scanner is looking a little bit blurry, just pull the product back a little bit and hold it still for a second, and it should scan right to your app. If for some reason it does not, just use the select product option, and that one works just fine as well. So either which way. On the select product, please. Oh yeah, go ahead, Susan.
If I've purchased items with the app already, does it automatically add them?
If you've purchased from the app, they should already be in your pantry of the app.
Because I have a bunch of stuff in the pantry, and I'm like, I don't remember
Perfect.
putting that in. So it goes automatically when you purchase. Okay.
Yes, and that's a great question. Yes. So the benefit to shopping in the app, not only are you getting a discount, but you are also, all of your pantry items automatically upload. So if you've been to a workshop recently, or you've purchased from your rep's website, or some other way other than the app, then you'll have to add them, which is super easy, or they'll automatically be there if you're an app shopper.
Yeah. And then the second piece, just to note, on the app, if you select the products from the drop down, let's say you have Absolutely Onion and you click on it 2 times, so you think you already, or you didn't know you already added it, and then you go to add it again, it will remove it from your pantry. So for instance, I accidentally added Tia Rosa's and I don't have that one on hand, and so I just clicked on it again and it took it right back out. So if you're like, oh man, I thought I added this one in, it's probably just, it just got double selected and took it back out. So if you guys want to take a few minutes to add in your products, you guys can do that. That way when we get to these next steps, it will all be ready to go. And if you guys have any questions in this time frame, we'll do like 3-ish minutes with you guys adding your products in and scanning them. And if you guys have any questions, please ask. This is a perfect little segue here.
I've got a question. I had a customer that was going to download the app. She said she did, and then I didn't see that I got credit for it. So I said, did you use my referral code? She says, you know, I'm really sick. I'm not even sure if I did or not. But she knows she downloaded it. So where do you think that went? Can you do it without a referral code?
You wouldn't get your referral bonus until she shops the app. You don't get the bonus until she shops, but she would have had to have selected a rep. She would have had to either select you or someone to be her rep in order to get the app. So,
but would she show in my list of people?
Yes, she should show in your list. And
Yeah.
you can always go in. Let's say, that's a really great question. Let's say you're a customer on this video, on this call, and you have not selected your rep. You can always go into your account and right where it says, I wish this showed up better, right there, edit profile. You just select that button up at the top, and it'll say, it'll ask if you want to change your rep or find your rep. And you can do that as well.
Okay, thanks. Because I think she must have used somebody else's, because I don't show her in my list of people.
Yeah, just have her go check on her app. It's super easy. Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Can only the demonstrators refer people to the app, or can customers do that also?
Customers also. Yep. You can share your referral code at any point in time, those couple different ways. So on your dashboard, you'll have your referral code. You can share it right there. There's a Facebook option. There's a little arrow option, and what that means is to copy your link essentially and share it that way as well. You can also screenshot and share it.
So I share the code that my demonstrator gave me.
no.
No, you share your code on your app.
Oh, so there's a code on my app.
Yes, on
It's
your
on your
dashboard.
dashboard. Every single one of you will have a code. If you go to your dashboard, you should see it. It's the first thing that
I
pops
see
up.
that. Okay.
Yeah. And then what's nice about that too is that it will link back to your rep. So even if it's a friend shares it and a friend shares it and a friend shares it and a friend shares it, it'll all link back to that rep, which is really nice. No one has to, if you share it with a couple friends and they don't know your Wildtree rep personally, it'll all link back. So you don't have to worry about any of that piece. It'll just give you the rewards, which is fantastic. So you are earning your own referral rewards as you use and share the app. Awesome.
I have a rep question.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else just mentioned this. How do you see in the app your people who, like my own customers who have downloaded it, but maybe haven't used it to shop yet?
Okay, so I won't go into it because for privacy reasons, I won't open my screen on this call.
Oh,
but
sure.
Can you see my screen right now still?
Yes. Yes.
Customer. So up here at the top, it says customer, and then right here it says rep. If you were to click on this, you would see a spreadsheet of all of your entire customer base on your app. The people who have downloaded, who's purchased. What's really neat is you'll also see their referral codes. So you can always help celebrate them and help share their referral code as well, which is neat.
Oh, I see who. Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one person on here, but that's weird. I had a party, I had a workshop, and we all went around and like piggybacked on each other and shared the app, but I don't have any of those people listed.
Check your time frame. I think the parameters probably, was it before January?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a while ago.
Yeah, perfect. So that's the hiccup is there's a time, you'll see it right there. It'll say since January. So just select back a couple months and then run your report.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so if I hit like last 12 months.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. How are you guys doing with scanning? Were some of you guys super proactive and scanned before the call?
Does anyone need more time scanning? Like, shout out if you need more time scanning. Otherwise, we'll move on. And it's totally okay if you need more time scanning.
I have a question about getting the volume turned up. I have the volume all the way up on my phone, but I can barely hear you guys. Is there something I need to do?
No, I wonder, my volume was down a little bit. Is that easier for you to hear me? I don't know. Are you plugged into a headset or is it just coming through your speaker?
I don't know if she can't hear your question. I don't know.
Well, let us know if you.
I'm sorry, I muted myself.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I was like, where'd you go? I don't know.
I don't hear you any better, but I'll put myself on mute and then I'll go get some headphones and see if that helps.
Perfect. That might help. Yep.
All right. Thanks.
Awesome. And then Jenny just asked in the message. So she asked if some of the barcodes are too small for the app to read. When she selects the product in the drop-down menu, does it just add it to your pantry? Yes. It should just add it straight to your pantry.
Does the app work online at all?
Does it what?
Does it work on like a PC at all?
Oh, yes. Will you say that, Tegan?
Sorry, I was wondering if the app works on a PC at all because I can't even get it to open while I'm on this call on my phone.
Yes. So absolutely. So you just want to go to wildtreemeals.com and it will have you, so again, that's wildtreemeals.com and it will have you log in essentially. Have you already created an account?
I have, but every time I log in, it just goes to a blank white page on my app.
Okay, so I would just recommend removing the app from your phone and putting it back on. But until then, just go to the wildtreemeals.com and use your same login information and you should be good to go. What's super neat about the computer base and the app base is that they communicate. So anything you're doing on your computer, if you're watching some Netflix and you're meal planning for the week on your computer, it'll translate to your phone. So anything you do on either one communicates with the other.
It's really
Sounds
cool.
great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally, when I'm doing my recipe making, when I'm at home, if my computer's handy, I totally grab that because I can see the screen a little bit better. When I was actually building my pantry, it was so much easier for me personally because I had so much product to just kind of use the drop down and go ABC order and throw things into my pantry just using my computer. And the cool thing is as soon as I was done playing around with everything on the computer screen, everything was literally exactly how I just left it from the computer. So they automatically talk to one another and are essentially the exact same thing.
Absolutely. So Jennifer, you raised your hand, which I love on this Zoom feature.
I did. So kind of further along that same thought. So that means if I make a plan for when I'm away at dinner time and I have downloaded my Wildtree Meals app onto my husband's iPad, then he can see the plan that I have made?
Yes.
Okay. As long as it's not a different, his own account, as long as it's the same account that's on my phone and desktop.
Correct. Yep. It'd have to be the same Wildtree Meals login.
Great.
Good questions, everyone. We're knocking out all the details.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. You guys good with scanning your products in? Okay. Should we move on, Maria?
Yeah, let's move on. The problem is I'm trying to get out of this. Why is my screen so big? Okay, there we go. Let's see. We are at, okay, so now you've added things to your pantry. Now I would like everyone to click on My Collections. That comes right underneath Pantry, so click on My Collections, and Tegan will kind of follow along on her screen. And what you're going to do now is enter a new name on the collection. And we want everyone here on this call to make their collection name. Either you can call it favorite make-ahead meals or favorite freezer meals or, you know, Susan's favorite make-ahead meals. Whatever you want to have, name it, but it has to do with the make-ahead meals, so the freezer meals. That's the collection that we're going to build tonight, and that's what we're going to put together. Eventually, you could do a lot of collections. As you can see, Tegan has a ton of collections here that she's created so that she doesn't have to remember where she's kept everything. So if she ever wants to remember what her favorite Wildtree desserts are, she's going to go to her collections and she's got those three desserts saved. If she wants to make some breakfast items, if she wants to make some of her family's favorites, her fall favorites, all of those are there. So that's a really neat feature of the app, is being able to keep track of where everything is, that you aren't clumsy and trying to find what you just made or just saw or whatever. So today, the only thing we want you to do right now is create a collection called Make Ahead Favorites or Freezer Meal Favorites or Favorite Make Ahead Meals. So just go ahead and do that. Once you've done that, then what we're gonna do next, we're gonna do the create my menu. Okay, and this is where you're gonna take step by step. Okay, so you're gonna click on the step-by-step instructions, and this is gonna be pretty specific to you. So all of you that are new to this, we're gonna try and take it nice and slow, and anybody that's not new to this, just be patient. We're going to build your menu using the products in your pantry. That's really important for what we're doing today. You could always change these settings. You can unfilter some of these settings, but for today, we want you to use up the products in your pantry. And then we want you to click Make Ahead, okay? Because that's the only way we're going to get the freezer meals to pop up for you guys today is if you click the Make Ahead meals. And then click Continue. Then we're going to go down to your preferences. And this is a really cool feature of the app, you guys. You get to select the preferences for the types of food that your family loves to eat. Tegan's clicking them all because I know her family and they are amazing eaters. She does not have super picky eaters in her house. But if you prefer certain types of cuisine, this is your chance to let the app know what you prefer or what you do not prefer. So if you do not want exotic flavors or soups and stews, do not click on them. So once you've had that all added, she's going to click Continue. And then you get to pick your allergens. This is a super important piece, especially if you have allergens or foods that you're trying to avoid at home. So you're going to click on any of the, these are the top allergies. And Tegan's has selected milk and wheat for her allergies and for her family. Or she could select none of them, or she could select one of them, whatever you guys want. And then you're going to click Continue.
Okay, and let me add something in here real quick.
Sure.
That I have noticed with just using and sharing the app. And again, if you guys have any background noise, if you can mute yourselves, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. What I've noticed with really diving in and using the app and finding our like fan favorite tried and true recipes is that when I click my allergens, it will definitely take out the recipes that have those allergens in them. So if it's something like a milk preference and you know how to omit the milk, or if it's a wheat preference and you know how to sub gluten noodles or gluten-free noodles for ones that might be in the recipe, I would recommend not selecting those if it's just a preference and you know how to make the substitutions. Does that make sense? So what we are going off of are the products that you already have in your pantry, which for 99% of us, I'm sure, would not purchase products, Wildtree products that would have gluten in them if we were gluten-free, right? So most of the products in your pantry will already be allergen-friendly or dietary preference-friendly for you and the people you cook for. So in this allergen or dietary preference category, if you want to not select them, it would open up the parameters of recipes that you could then tweak. However, that being said, when you would just go in and do a recipe search in general and you're just looking for recipes using the Wildtree Meals app, if you do have a gluten allergy and you don't select a filter, it will pull up products that have gluten in them, Wildtree products. So that's just a tip. I hope that made sense. But for us, it's a preference. Although we are 100% gluten-free, I know how to do that substitution. So it's totally up to you if you select these filters. But just know that if you do select them, it encompasses Wildtree products. So yours will be allergen safe and the recipe itself. Sound good?
Good point. Love that. Yep, because I did that today. I accidentally had the milk and wheat highlighted, and it like took out all my favorite meals. And I'm like, wait, no, I know what I'm doing. I know how to take out the pasta and not use bread and all that stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
So are you guys good to move on?
Yep.
Okay. So next you get to do your dietary preferences. That's the next thing. Oops. Tegan, can you go back? Ooh. Oh yeah, sorry, you're there. Dietary preferences.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, sorry, we're good.
We did that one, then we press continue.
Okay, so then press continue, and then where are we at?
It'll pull up suggested dinners.
Yeah, so these are your suggested dinners based on the fact that we filtered by using the stuff in your pantry, make ahead meals, and any dietary restrictions. So as you can see, Tegan has a lot. If you scroll down, Tegan, it'll give you suggested dinners, but see this little add recipe button? That's a really neat feature. So a lot of people think, what, that's all I've got? You can always click on the add recipe and it will continue to add recipes if you just want to kind of see the whole gamut of what is available to you based on what's in your pantry. Are you guys all kind of excited right now by how many recipes are popping up?
Yes.
Does everyone have at least 5 recipes pop up? It depends on really what's in your pantry, but you should have at least 5 make-ahead meals, say, if you've been to a workshop and made a few extra purchases.
Yep, awesome. And do you guys see this little bar on the far right-hand side of my screen where it has the percentage of used in your pantry? So as you use the app and you're using products, it will tell you the percentage used, which I think is just brilliant.
So I'm brand new to Wildtree, and I've only been to one workshop. So when I put in all of my products and then did this recipe thing, I get a variation of recipes, but most of them are the ones I already have in my freezer from my party last week. And then I hit add recipes and it says that it can't add anymore. Is that just because I have such few products?
Yes, the ones in that category. So make ahead is selected essentially.
Right down the street from the other ones.
Okay.
So, okay, sorry about that. So when you select the make ahead, so let me see if I can go back. You guys see if I do this? Okay, so meal preferences, menu preferences. Okay, so back in menu preferences, it'll have make ahead. You can go ahead and select make fresh or make fast when you're doing your own meals. The ones for tonight are specific for our freezer. So you would select the make ahead so we know that it is for sure in the all-encompassing freezer meal workshop essentially. So, but for future, you could select the make fast and make fresh as well with the products that you have from your workshop kit that you did, and more recipes will populate.
So you could click all 3 categories too, and then just choose which ones, how you make them.
Absolutely. Yep.
Because I'm not a big freezer person. I like to do everything fresh, even if it is a freezer meal workshop. Yep. I can still put it together that day and do it. So, okay.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so you could go back and do that. Absolutely. Yeah. All right.
Tegan, we're on like step 8.
Okay, let me take over for a sec. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have both of our little step-by-step so I can see the app and the website version. So.
Oh, wait a second. We're on step 7, adding them to like a plan.
Okay, perfect. So you'll see underneath each of your recipes 3 different options. You'll see the calendar. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this Asian flank steak. And again, like Maria had mentioned earlier, we have the capability right here at your fingertips to plan up to a month's worth of meals. So 4 weeks worth of meals. Maria and I both operate on the weekly, the 1 week. So we can easily tweak, and as plans change and evolve, we can easily alter our menus. So you could click this to week 1 and then close. And then let's do a couple more. Let's do zesty lime fajitas are phenomenal. So we're gonna add that to week 1 also. So as you're going through and looking at these recipes, select just enough for that first week, okay? So 5 recipes. We'll do-
Maybe the 5 that you wanna make today.
Yeah, perfect. Wicked good salmon, another one of our favorites. We'll do some wicked Memphis pulled pork.
Love that.
It's so good. And then do this agave barbecue country ribs. Okay. So I guess I could add a few more too, right? Okay, so once you guys have your, I can't see because you guys, okay. So once you guys have your 5 selected, you will see the add to planner. And then it'll shoot you to the screen. Maria, are you doing it on your app so I can see if it's translating exactly? Okay.
It's doing exactly, you're right. Yep.
Okay. And so then you will see it populate this screen that shows you your upcoming meals. Let's go to week 1, and they'll all be right here in your week 1, okay? Awesome. So then with these, you can do a couple other things. Once you have your week selected, does anyone have any questions on that step? I know that was kind of a big one with selecting your recipes.
Week 1.
Awesome. So once you have your week 1, you'll see 3 other options, little clickable options underneath your images. One looks like a pennant flag. So if you click that one, you can pin that recipe to one of your collections. If it is already pinned to a collection, you will see the flag will be like a mustard yellow. And then your menu plan, you can always rotate it to another week. So let's say something comes up and I need a 10-minute meal and I had this Asian flank steak selected and I needed quick tacos. So I can just click on this calendar icon and I can move it over to another week if I need to. So I'm not losing my recipe. I'm not displacing that. I just want to move it to another week. The third option is this plus sign, which you guys will love. It's kind of
it's my favorite button of all.
Yes, it is fantastic. So when you click on this, you'll see a little green box pop up in your app that says, added the ingredients for the Asian flank steak to your grocery list.
What? It's amazing.
So in your grocery list, not only will it add the products, it'll add everything you need to complete that recipe, but you can also go to your grocery list and add your own items. So it's not like you'll have this one recipe or one grocery list for your toiletries and things, other things you need, personal items, whatever. It'll all be on one grocery list. You can add your toilet paper, your paper towels, your whatever you need to this grocery list in your Wildtree Meals app. So one-stop shopping. Okay. So
are you gonna show them that? Are you gonna add those to your grocery list and show them what it looks like and how you can add toilet paper and stuff?
Yep, I can do that. Okay, so then on your toolbar, if you click the hamburger button, once you add those items to your grocery list, if you click the hamburger button, you'll see grocery list. And on the computer, you would go under the menu planner, you have my plan, and then grocery list right under that. So on your grocery list, you'll see everything right here. So you can select it as you put it in your cart or as you purchase it. You can also click the button to delete it. And then there's this info button on here as well that says planner recipes that use green bell pepper. And then it'll populate all of the recipes within your meal plan that use that product on your grocery list. Nice. So zesty lime fajitas is used with the lettuce and the red bell pepper. Let's see if there's one that has multiple. Zesty lime fajitas is my go-to, right? On all these.
I love those.
Let's say you already have the bib lettuce at home. You can take it right off. Okay. You can also print this. You can add your own items up here. So if I need paper towels, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that.
Oh. You have to go across all 3 bars. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I need one paper towel roll. Okay, so then you can go ahead, print it, you can email it, you can clear it all out and start over. Really fantastic.
Are you guys excited about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
And how it's all chunked out in section.
It makes going to the grocery store a breeze. I'm in and out in like 20 minutes.
Yep. And definitely shop your own fridge, your pantry, your freezer first, we highly recommend that. So if you stock up on chicken tenders when Sprouts has their sale, check that off, as you may not need it. If you already have red wine vinegar or what have you, check those off. And then you'll know going to the grocery store what you need, and you're in and out. And then ClickList, if any of you guys use ClickList for grocery pickup, that's another huge way to save on time as well. Sound good? Okay. Awesome. I think we're on to bag making.
Yes, we're on to making meals, you guys. This is the fun part. So hopefully you all brought your bags with you. You have some products. I know I've got my meals all picked out and ready to go to start meal making. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys some time to do that right now. Do you all have your bags ready?
Yep, and a Sharpie.
I don't see very many people's faces. A lot of people's names are popping up and other faces. I want to see people. Oh, there's Tim's bags. Susan, do you have your bags? Abby's got her bags. The whole point is to help you guys use the product you have so that you get the most value out of them. And you got your meal plan ready to go for the week. It's Sunday, which is the benefit to being on this call, so that your entire week is already planned for you. You've got meals for probably more than a week, I would say, because these feed so many people. So,
yep. All right. So again, any questions that you guys have, please ask them as we are going through this, and let's just cheer each other on as you guys are making your bags.
I'm doing the Asian flank steak. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm doing the Asian flank steak, the honey balsamic chicken, the Asian Java pork chops, the cheddar garlic turkey burgers, and the smoky maple roast.
Yum.
I'm excited. And then you click on the recipe. So hopefully you guys understand that. You just click on the recipe and the whole thing pops up. So you're just adding the Wildtree to your bags, obviously, tonight, and everything else you're adding later.
Perfect. Let's do it. You know what recipe I cannot get enough of is the chicken skin recipe. It uses things that I just would never have thought of, like Dijon and scampi, and then European dipping oil Tuscan together. So good. It's from our Savory Selections workshop, which has gone to the vault. But it's the recipe's still on the app.
Oh, I wanted to share another feature that I just remembered under the recipe. So when you're in the recipe and you're actually looking at the actual recipe, there is a spot for you to make personal notes. And like tonight, we made a new meal that I found from the app using the outrageous orange sauce. And I went into my app and added a note saying this needed salt and pepper. Salt and pepper wasn't part of the recipe, and my husband and I felt like it could have used that in the meatball recipe that I made. So I went ahead and typed that right into my notes. So the next time we make it, because we really enjoyed the meal, I'll remember just add salt and pepper.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that.
Or you could make a personal note saying, my kids loved this, or this was a big hit, or never make this again, whatever you want.
What other meals are you guys making? Anyone want to share?
We're trying to eat more vegetarian, so I've got the chickpea burgers and the carne asada vegan burgers. They're really good. We're gonna have those again.
Awesome. Oh, that's great. Have you tried the new Veggie Lovers workshop?
No, I have not.
Yeah, so that one, even if you have not tried it, you might have some of the products, and you can go ahead and search in the app. You can just search Veggie Lover, and all 10 recipes from that menu will auto-populate on your app.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
So is this going to be recorded and available so we can see it? Because I don't know where I got lost, but I got lost, so I'm behind.
Well, we can answer any questions that you have, but yes, it is being recorded.
Okay, so I can just watch it again. I don't want to wait till Thursday to watch it again.
Perfect. Yeah.
And really a really great way to learn the app is just to play with it. You really can't mess up the app. There's nothing that can't be cleared or unclicked or anything like that. Nothing will actually get messed up if you're playing around with your app. A lot of what Tegan and I learned has just been trial and error ourselves until we became quote unquote experts of the app, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Who has a bag done? Every time you have a bag done, let's celebrate.
I've got my first one, the flank steaks, done, and now I'm working on the cheddar burgers.
Awesome. I have my scampi. One's a fave.
Yeah, this didn't work for me because my kitchen's way over there. My computer's way over here. And so I just write names on bags for now.
Perfect. Yep, that works.
And I only ended up having 3 freezer bags. I'm like out.
Put it on your grocery list.
Genius. Yeah, I need to add that to my grocery list. The Wildtree rep with only 3 freezer bags.
Right. When does that happen?
I have no idea. I'm literally out.
Awesome.
You'll be demoted to senior team leader. Temporarily.
Yeah.
Until you have bags again.
I need to get my act together.
I love this.
Well, at least I can get 3 done.
Yep, exactly. And the way we look at it too is any time that you are, prepping in advance, or any time that you're taking this time to do things in advance, it's going to save you so much time. So when we prep our meals in advance using like a dinner prep workshop kit, we can literally say that those 3 hours shopping, prepping, assembling will save you over 12 in the course of the next 2 weeks as you guys use these meals. So this is kind of knocked back a little bit, scaled back a little bit, but you're going to save so much time by prepping meals in advance. And this also helps you use up your product. Maria mentioned at the beginning of the call that we don't want to be another Penzies or McCormick's. We want you guys to love, to utilize, and to really get the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to Wildtree products. Some honey in my bag. I Rachel Ray everything, so I don't even know. We're just gonna squeeze some in here.
Yep, I just did the same thing. I'm like, boom, this looks like a 1/4 cup, right?
Right. And again, what's so nice is that you can sub any protein for any protein essentially on any of these meals. So if you don't do red meat, sub for chicken or turkey. If you don't do seafood, sub for a different protein. It's really, really versatile, and that's what we love about this is that, I can make some shrimp for me and for my daughter and for my husband, but for my other 3 kiddos, I'll sub it for chicken tenders, and I'll prep it ahead so it's done. So I'll have 2 pans going, but the whole basis is is done. And then I don't have to feel like I'm making 2 different meals because one doesn't like a protein. So it's just things like that that make these meals really versatile and really simple. All right. How are you guys feeling?
Obviously quiet.
I know, everyone's so quiet. Everyone's so focused. So you guys will have to let us know in the days that follow this, what your thoughts are as you guys play with the app, as you use it. Any other questions that you guys have, please reach out to the person who let you know about this call and ask those questions. Again, we want this tool to be something that you guys utilize on a daily basis, and anytime that anything comes up question-wise, please let us know. We also love the feedback. So anything, if you guys click on something and you're like, oh, if this button was here, it would be really awesome, or oh, if we had this capability, it would be really great. Please let us know those things. Our app development team is phenomenal, and they listen very quickly to what our customers and what our field are requesting. So anytime you guys have any thoughts on that, please let us know.
Tegan, will you take them through with your screen share?
Yep.
So that we end up going through every line item in their app. We kind of stopped at grocery list and then put our meals together. Will you take us through what all recipes looks like and all products look like so that they can see what those are for in the app?
Okay, we back on?
Yep.
Okay, so all recipes. I love this screen. So with all recipes, like we were talking about just a minute ago, anything that you want, you can search. So if you wanted to search chicken, if you wanted to search a certain recipe name, if you knew that you did, name a workshop kit, Easy Breezy. You can type in Easy Breezy slow cooker in the search field and it would pull up all 10 recipes in that workshop kit, which is fantastic. So utilize that search bar, absolutely. As you can see, there are quite a few results that have been found, which is really exciting, right? And then over here in this toolbar within the all recipes, you can filter using ingredients from your pantry. So again, you're in the mode of using up what you have. And then you can also select by meal type. You can select by cook time. I always keep mine unlimited. I know so many people are loving and raving about the Instant Pot. So this is something where your cook time is considerably different. So I always keep that unlimited. Cuisine type, again, anything that you're wanting, Asian, Mexican, Italian, All-American. Select any of those. And then recipe type.
And on your app, it's this blue filter button that I'm pointing to. Essentially, that's the sidebar that Tegan's using here on the side of all those recipes. Yours is a blue bar on your app called Filters, and then yours just have a click drop down for each one of those filters. And I can just click on only using items from my pantry, and then I hit apply. And then only the recipes, my recipes went from 1,323 like Tegan had to 183 based on what's only in my pantry. And that's all meals, not just make ahead meals.
Perfect. Yep, so just select going through those same things again. Again, like we had talked about with this, with limiting or being too specific about what you might want taken out of your recipes, you're limiting your availability for recipes to populate. So it'll say without ingredients, and then you can take out bell pepper, tomatoes, beef, fish. However, if you know how to omit those, I would recommend leaving all of those blank and not selecting one to omit. So that way you're not missing out on amazing recipes. Okay, so there's that. And then the next one is the all products. And in all products, you can search by something specific that you're looking for. So again, sauces, oils, jams, jellies, anything like that. Right here underneath each image, you'll see the pin it flag, which if you click on that, it's already in your pantry. If you added it in there, it will be yellow if you already have it in your pantry, or it'll be green if you don't. And then this button in the middle, I guess I just added it to my pantry. I just added it to my pantry, although I thought it was already in there. So with this button in the middle, you can add to your pantry. You'll see it go from a minus to a plus. Okay. And then I don't think it does that on your, does it do that on your app too? Exactly like that?
Let me look.
If someone's using the app, nod. Then it does that.
Okay.
And then you can also add it to your shopping cart right here from the product.
Yes, it's the exact same on the on the app.
So it's just a click of a button. You can add whatever to your grocery cart right from there. So I just added those 3 items to my grocery cart.
Yep, and then your grocery cart is up at the top right-hand corner, and you're going to use that to check out.
Perfect. And then I think that's pretty much it on this dashboard. Looks the same on the app?
That's it.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. And then if you guys, let me show you guys one more thing before we get out of here. So all recipes, and this is the exact same on the app. If you guys click on a recipe and you want to get back to your search, do not click the back arrow on your browser. Click the return to results button and it'll send you right back to the same results you just came from. So if you have a lot of different filters or different meal types or preferences selected, and you click that back arrow on your web browser, it'll take you back to the start of the search. So you can just click that really easy return to results button and it'll take you right back to the results you already have specified.
Yep, it's really nice. Do you all see how this could add so much value to the product that you have and could make streamlining mealtime just so much easier between the grocery buttons and the collections and keeping everything super organized as far as meal prep and meal planning goes?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yay.
Let's open it up for Q&A.
Anyone thought of any questions? No? All right, you guys are an easy crowd tonight. Let us know again, any questions that you have. Oh, yeah, perfect. Susan?
I have something that's in my app that says it's in my pantry that I've run out of. So I have to take it out. Like it's not going to know when I'm run out, right? Like I just manually remove it from the pantry.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. And you can always, what I would recommend with that too is as you are using up your products, like I have a stack over here that are used up, I would add them to your cart just so you remember that they're out. And then you can always edit your cart, but it's just nice to have that reminder like, oh, I have 2 items in my shopping cart. Sometimes I forget that I'm out of something. I'm actually out of Chipotle lime rub right now. Who in the world runs out of Chipotle lime rub? It's a staple. I mean, multiple times a week we use it. So that bad boy is in my shopping cart and will be ordered ASAP. So put those items in your shopping cart so you remember.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you guys excited to share the app with people and get rewards?
Whoop, whoop. And those are never expiring, never ending. So you could have 100 people that you share the app with. And I know some of my customers who just are diehard Wildtree fans. Some of them are dialing in, I see. And some of them will be on Thursday. And they love sharing the app because if they're going to use it, they're like, we might as well get rewarded for it. It's so similar to other app rewards like Stitch Fix, where you're loving the clothes you're getting and you're sharing that. So same concept. just share with anyone and everyone that you'd like. Maria had mentioned earlier that mealtime is such a hot topic of conversation. You know, everyone wants to know what people are making for meals, and with this being such a great tool to have at your fingertips, it's just too fun not to share.
Seriously.
Awesome. All right. Any other questions before we jump off? No.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks so much for jumping on tonight. If you guys want to jump back on Thursday, fantastic. Take a picture of the bags that you make, maybe a little selfie with your bags, and send it to us. We'd love to recognize you guys and just celebrate you for being on and for taking the time out of your Sunday evening to prep ahead.
Seriously, you guys rock.
Awesome. All right.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to jump off to eat dinner and I just jumped back on. I know that you recorded it. Is this going to be posted somewhere that we can go back and watch?
Yep, absolutely. So there are lots of different people on here, so we will just share it within our Wildtree community. And then if you can just reach out to your rep, Shannon, I know that was you asking, so you'll know where I post it. But if you just want to reach out to your rep, then we will get that recording to you.
Okay, are you going to post it on your customer page?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye,
Thanks, ladies.
guys.